And what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for joining on our very first podcast for PUBG Africa. Alongside me is also Viking. We all get to see what Viking looks like. Say what's up, Viking.
What's up, guys?
So, guys, we are going to be doing a couple of things today. First off, for those of you who don't know who I am Sean Godfather. I do all the casting and stuff like that for PUBG Africa, and the admin work, also by some of the admin work behind the scenes as well as I'm also the WRG PUBG manager as well. And for Viking, you tell everyone who you are.
Hi guys, so yeah, I'm the captain and the IGL from Inexorable Gaming, the PUBG team, and then I also do a lot of the PUBG admin work for PUBG Africa.
Cool. So now that you guys know who we are, whatever the case is, so kind of give you guys a kind of a structure of what we're going to be doing in these podcasts. We're also going to be inviting other teams to these podcasts. We're going to give you guys a little bit more extra content, who these teams are. We want to promote you guys as the teams and players and all that sort of stuff. So going forward, we're going to be having like you guys coming onto this podcast if you're willing, and come in here and share your stories, you know, what do you think of the scene, or what do you think could be done better, or whatever the case may be. So these will be, you know, this is just us now introducing ourselves to you guys as well. What we're going to be doing as well, we're going to be going over some of the highlights of on Sunday's scrims. We're going to be talking about some of the patch notes coming out for tomorrow. We're also going to be doing a Q&A. So guys, in the chat, put in your questions. We'll answer them at the end of the stream as well, and we will be answering all those questions out for you guys. One thing before we continue, how's the sound, everybody? Can you hear me? Can you hear Viking? Did you hear Viking fine? Everything? Let's just test that off before we continue on this way. I'll wait for chat just to give us a little bit of things. People want to date you, Viking. You see what?
I don't
send Viking's location. That's what we're getting. I like. Seems good. Sounds good. Sounds good. That's all Gucci. That's great. That's great to see. See, check all the medals there, guys. What are those medals, Viking?
So I've been doing karate from a young age. Unfortunately, like 2 years ago, I stopped due to university. But yeah, that's all my karate medals.
Jeez. Okay, so don't mess with them either. In IRL, boys. Don't mess with him. He kicks hard, cock hard. There you go. All right, so yeah, put your questions in chat as well, guys. We will be answering those questions in the Q&A session near the end of the podcast as well. Just whatever you want, just keep those questions. We'll come back to those at the end. But now we're just going to move over. You guys get to see the highlights for Sunday Scrim. So enjoy that. It's about 9 minutes long, and we'll be back in about 9 minutes after the video is finished. So enjoy. Teams, our new team, we got called the Tricksters, gonna be hopping in as well this evening. Good to see a brand new team coming in. We got Loki, Mingo, Wallix, and Kolapeli as the Tricksters now make their landfall, and they're going to be starting out their first night with PUBG Africa. From the members here, Shepard going to be making his advancement forward here. Is going to get a little bit of shots coming towards him. Yeah, going to pull up here. Can he win out this duel between 6-0? Does he win out the duel? Both of them trying to get what he can do, but Jen will come to support for Shepard as they will make that one day a snake, and will be trying to see what he can do here. White Rabbit Gaming just pushing on towards teams at the moment. But here, last member alive. He does take down Jin as well. Can he win out the duel as well? Shepard will get that in. White Rabbit Gaming will take out Fury Crew there in 10th position. There's Bonds Gandhi. Does fire Fearless Coach. Can he get the knock over towards Fearless Coach? He does a good job here. 50 FPS will now re-peak him. You're going to be taking this out, but the grenade coming out here from Lucades could be fantastic. It is too far from Lucades. We're going to sit with Lucades. Can he win out this fight? Lucades will finish it off, and Team Majesty will win out the first chicken dinner with 11 kills. Take down Joshi Boshi, and now Obi going to be taking him from the top of here by Redak. Redak stuck in the open here, and Sick Daddy Club's going to get eliminated out in 18th position. Kinghorn's going to survive, but the Smurfs none left right hand side here. You'll hear the shots coming out from Apache. And we're going to stick with this as Boss Beats will get knocked over here. Don will pick up, look at, and will take out Apache as well. and the two members of MLC will get knocked and flood. And looks like Mr. King going to be going for the race here. He doesn't have any more utility. West doesn't know exactly where he is. And this is what can brother want to lead do. He does take out West now. He's going to put it onto a 1v1. He's going to be pushing this as well. No! Mr. King does just pull around here. Can Mr. King win this one out against 50 FPS? Trying to get himself, does secure himself another kill here. Mr. King trying to see what he can do. Doesn't able to get the shots on towards him. And he will pick around the end here. And 50 FPS will win it out for Team Majesty in the second time in a row. 11 kills for Team Majesty. And 50 FPS really doing well against 3 members there in the end. And the Killer Clowns have got the Devil and I in such a bad position for them. Hendrik trying to see what he can do. He does get knocked out there from Langyang. Langyang with that mini and his red dot. Trying to see if he can get the hit on Mangabas. Taking the shots on there. Is just still left with one member this side for the Devil and I members. And really spot him out. Doesn't know that he's here, but Blas will take him out and Hendrik will get raised over here and try to take out Langyang. Will get flushed out there from the Rusty Killer Clowns, and now he needs to try and retreat back. Very little HP, but it looks like he'll get knocked by the zone very shortly. Yes, he does, as now William will come in to try and flush them out. We'll see this getting flushed out. What can you do here? 6 kills for the Legends crew. Molotov goes back down. Another Molotov, that could be a better Molotov here coming out from them. As now Headshot will take out Lucades, and now it's just Fearless Coach. But Ripper will take out Headshot, assisting Team Majesty here. Can he get him out? Can he get him out? Can he win out the fight? And Team Legends will take out Team Majesty out in 6th position. Just holding the staircase here. Will get crashed out. As now MLC will make the push up here, and they will win out the fight. Slick Daddy Club go out in 3rd position, leaving our 2 teams a 4-4. MLC versus Business Associates. Business Associates with 7 kills at this stage, and they know exactly where MLC is sitting. And Business Associates setting up for this last zone here. They know that they have to come out of here. They need to try and gate the members of MLC out of this over here. MLC spot him out here as a Rosa comes alive for Kritzy. Will take down Apache here. As now the more shots get taken out, Dax will take out Bas Gandhi. Bright trying to get a couple shots over towards Chris Ed. Chris Ed will get that as well. Kritzy will take out Bas Beta, leaving just Brian alive. Kritzy trying to see if he can make this play behind, but he will die to the zone, and Business Associates will win it out with 10 kills. Yes, he does. We'll spot a good shot coming out from William there. Quick little shot coming out from William, and he will confirm onto Warlord shortly. Trying to play this off angle here. Nice to spot out Mahir here. Does take out Mahir. Some good work coming out there from Slick Daddy Club. Really playing outside the area here. As now Hunter X now will spot Joshiboshi. Joshiboshi will go down, leaving just the 1 member left here for the member of Slick Daddy Club. It's just Redak left here for Slick Daddy Club. As he now tries to push inside here. Can he win out the fight? He can't win out the fight. 50 FPS will steal that kill away from him, but he will get the knock onto Hunter X just before that. And if this grenade, and if he gets this grenade into this shack area here, it could spell disaster for the members of Born to Lead. He cooks the grenade, and that's all to play for. He's going to go for the window, and he misses the window. Should have gone for the door. And now the Molotov will go in, and that'll burn out Mr. King, and Born to Lead will get eliminated out in 17th position. As the Tricksters now will go over. Does Warlocks will get tagged up yet again, but here comes the push from Loki. Rambo gets knocked out. There's Jin will take out Gasman from behind, and now Brothers in Arms will get eliminated out in 15th position there as the Tricksters push into there. Snake will come into the fray, and Hospita will spot out Snake as well. Will keep going there. Can he win out the Jill? Yes, he can, and Fury Crew will get eliminated out in 6th position. Across them, so we'll now meet up with Loki. Can he do anything here? We'll spot out Loki. We've got the 3 times Barrel. We'll try out a Molotov just decide to push out Loki, but Loki will win out that Jill there. But MLC will win out the chicken dinner with 15 kills, doing a fantastic job in this game. With a Skrull, a very underpowered weapon. I think that's something that needs to be corrected inside the lobby, to be honest. Needs to be careful. Warlocks on the one side. Can spot out Loki yet again. We'll take out the shots as well as that bounces around, but he needs to not be good. But Kritzy does get Loki, and Mingo will get taken out as well by Ripper, and Warlocks will be the last member standing here for the Tricksters members, and he needs to try and get the res onto his teammate here of Mingo. Kalapoli will get confirmed by Dax here, and Kritzy will go confirm onto Loki, and now Kritzy is going to be making his movement there as well. Kritzy will get taken out here. Tricksters will get taken out as Dax will come in for the support there, and Tricksters will be eliminated in 16th position. And Business Associates stand strong against the Tricksters inside their town, defends their town, and that is the Business Associates. Christians will push into Young, and they will confirm onto that kill. And where's the rest? William and Punisher moved into the opposite side of the ball, as Chris said, will confirm onto William, and now the push will come in from Dax now, as they will try, but Chrissy will confirm onto Punisher, and the Business Associates will make quick work and secure this compound for themselves. Acid will get the knock onto there. Can he get another knock? Buddy Chow will confirm onto him. Obi not offering assistance for his teammates here. Obi needs to see what he can do. There's one member left of Rusty Revolvers against the Smurfs. We'll pick this one out. Pre-fires his corner there. As now Bunny Chow could potentially just play on the edge over here. Bunny Chow just waiting for Obi as Spartacus gets eliminated there. It's against Oz get eliminated. Obi takes some damage there, but Bunny Chow needs to pull out of this. Is phase 6. Obi's gonna die to the zone, I would say, but Boss Beater will find the Rusty Revolvers, and they'll go out in 8th with alongside when the Smurfs will go out in 7th position. Let's the zone a little bit here. Shot. He does take out the one. We'll try and confirm, but Orcs will take out the Sick Daddy Club in 6th position. Peter, Legends will go out in 5th position. Business Associates trying all that they can. Will take out the one member of Survivor Fighters. Another member of Survivor Fighters will go down, and leaving just Survivor Fighters will be killed in 4th position. Chris Ed keeping this alive for the members of Business Associate, but gets spotted out by Viking and them, and now it's just literally the NX Gaming will be against one member, and that is MLC Bribe, but he'll die to the zone, and Inexorable Gaming will take out their first chicken dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. That was, just some of the taste of the action that we saw on Sunday evening. Again, guys, let us know what you think of the highlights video in chat. Let us know if you guys enjoyed it. What can we maybe work on? We're open to everybody to give us some feedback and stuff like that. I know my camera seems to be flashing every now and again. I'm not too sure why, but this is our first podcast. Some things may go wrong, some things may not. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's talk a little bit about Sunday, Viking. How did it go for your team?
I mean, we ended in 3rd, and I think whenever the team gets into the top 5, it's still a good night for the team, in general. I think definitely the 2 or 3 week break that the team went through, I think the focus that the team had at the end of last year wasn't there. So definitely stuff that we could have improved on, but all in all, I mean, ending in 3rd, it was a decent night. A lot of mistakes here and there, but I mean, we'll fix them, and that's how it goes,
It's like kind of getting the rust off of things,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, get the rust off, and then we can start playing as well. So, yes, Norman, the guy on the left is Viking. Yeah, there we go. We got Viking's face, boys and girls. But so let's just talk about like the whole Sunday scrims and what we thought of teams. I mean, for me, one of the biggest surprises, I think, was Brothers in Arms. I mean, Brothers in Arms did a fantastic job in the first 2 Miramar games. I think they've still got a ways to go to get the consistency over all 5 games, because they did lack in the later stages. But in the Miramar games, they seem to definitely pick up their rotations a little bit better, and they were getting a lot better with the aim duels as well. They're winning out a lot more fights as well. From your perspective, I mean, we've been seeing them grind hard over this 2-week break. We've seen Slayer on his Twitch. Going for give him a follow, guys. It's BIA_Slayer on Twitch. So give him a follow as well. But what are your impressions with how they performed on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely surprised and impressed. I mean, even they said it themselves in the Twitch chat after that game, that they are surprised that they are among the top teams on the leaderboard after the 2 first games. I think Miramar is where they did well. I think them getting into a position where they have cover and where they can fight from is their strong point at the moment, and at least they're getting to that point already. So I think Miramar offers them a lot more cover to work with in
Mm.
senses to that. So I think they could. Miramar works more towards their strong points at the moment, where Irango they still need to work on getting to that cover areas. But yeah, I mean, even though at the end of the day, Brothers in Arms placed quite at the bottom of the leaderboard, those first two games were a really good improvement from them, and you can definitely see that they are growing and they are trying to improve their gameplay. So yeah, big ups to them.
Yeah, everyone's still asking about your medals and the amount of medals and stuff. Yes, you can explain your medals again. What are your medals for, fucking?
Yeah, no, I mean, I was doing karate from the age of 4, so and then
Jeez.
I
Okay.
ended my karate career in matric. So I think that's like 14 years of karate. So yeah, I mean, in that period, I competed in South African competitions. I actually once participated in a world tournament. I didn't go too far, but yeah, that's a big part of my life.
Jeez, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Something you didn't know about Viking, now you do know about it. But yeah, coming back to the PUBG and stuff like that. Yeah, you explained like there's a lot more cover in Miramar versus Erangel and stuff. I say it on my streams on the cast as well. I say like certain teams prefer Miramar to most teams prefer Erangel to Miramar. Because it's obviously the most common map and whatever the case is. For yourself, what do you generally prefer for your team?
I think generally well, I prefer playing on Miramar because of the same reasons. There's a lot more um, dips and cover to work with. So if you are in a tough situation, you have somewhere to go, you have somewhere to work with. But lately, I don't know if it's just our play style that's better on Irango, but lately we have been doing a bit better on Irango. But all in all, I think I just enjoy playing Miramar more because of all the outside terrain that gives you
Mm.
things to work with.
Yeah, I mean, I think at one point, when I was casting the early stages of PUBG, I think you guys were hands down one of the best teams on Miramar. You guys seem to gate a lot of teams coming in as well, but yeah, obviously you need to step up your game there. Obviously, the competition's getting a little bit more stiff here, guys. I mean, we got Brothers in Arms are coming in. We obviously got Team Majesty who's performing really well. We still got Old Sinister 5 now, Business Associates. I mean, that's still a team to worry about. I mean, once Kritzy and them get going, that's gonna be a tough team to beat as well, I reckon.
Yeah, and I mean, definitely now seeing MLC's gameplay, I think
True.
they've really stepped up their games from what I've seen last year. I think it's quite early in the year and the season, so we still need to see what more they have to bring. But definitely up to a really good start for them, and I'm really excited to see what they bring to the table.
Yeah, I mean, they won out the scrims on Sunday. So, I mean, they definitely came out the blocks in 2021 for our scrims. They definitely, we saw, um, we saw them really play well. I mean, Buzz Beta was saying on one of the streams I was watching as well, he got a new mouse as well. So maybe that's something to do with it, hashtag Logitech. Winning out the out the race there as well. So definitely doing a great job there as well. So it really impressed them. Let's hope they can keep it up. Moving on to like people that kind of, I think I expected more from these teams. I would say was Born to Lead. They kind of had a bit of a struggle as well. I know that they were saying they came after they didn't compete and lost because the guys actually their mouses broke. Wes's mouse broke during the second game when they were fighting 50 FPS as well. But I mean, also something I think a little bit lackluster from them. They should have kind of won out that fight with Team Majesty, I think, in that second Miramar game.
I mean, definitely. I mean, we've been having Born to Lead play in our events for a long period of time now. They've played in big events as well. I've seen them play in some of the DreamHack things. I've seen them play some of the EU scrims. And
Mm.
it's definitely a team that knows what to do and then they have what it takes. And then, so yeah, I think Sunday, we just didn't see that spark. So I don't know if they were also just rusty after the big break or what was going on. But definitely, I expected more from Born to Lead.
Yeah, definitely. And then another one we I know certain people in chat not gonna like us for this one. That's for sure. The old Wasps, now new Smurfs team. I mean, we saw them finish second in our final scrims of the year last year. They did such
Yeah.
a great job. A little bit of a struggle. They came in ninth. I mean, they still qualify for Sunday, as we've obviously opened up all the scrims registration to 27, filled it up as well. So thank you to all you guys, the players and teams and stuff, for signing up. 27 registrations, and we did it in less than a day as well. And that's even with everybody sleeping that 8 hours as well. So big ups to you guys. You guys are smashing out the registrations. But Smurfs, not their best night. Let's put it that way. Not their best night.
Yeah, I mean, we can't really take it for granted, you know. I mean, Smurfs hasn't been in the top 5 or top 3 consistently, you know, but definitely on the last scrims of last year, they definitely proved that they have it, you know. They were fighting teams and they were killing teams, you know. They were taking fights, and their positioning and their rotations were working out pretty well. You know, yes, it might have been a one-time show, but they definitely are capable, and they've showed that to us now, you know. So their standard has been upped and been placed on a higher board, you know. So we want them to step up to that standard and get there more frequently now.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, fun fact: their combined age in that team is 150 years old. So, you know, they got some wisdom behind them. That's for sure. They definitely got some wisdom behind them. So, I'm sure we're going to see them. I know King Horn's swearing at us now, as you can see in the chat. But I mean, you know, we gotta call these shots. We expect more from these teams as well. You know, so I'm pretty buoyed for what we get to see with Smurfs coming into this as well in the future. Anything else from your side from Sunday? I think the Tricksters were pretty good. I mean, brand new team into PUBG Africa scene. I mean, as mentioned in that highlight video. I mean, not bad. They don't really know the scene, so I mean, they don't know the people's loot drop or their drop locations, nothing like that. They did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I think that all if I remember correctly, I think in all of their games they were actually contesting people. You know, some of the fights they won, some of the fights they lost. So I think once they get the hang of the scene as well, it might be a team that also steps up to the plate and goes for that top 5 position. You know, I mean, their first time coming into the Sunday scrims, and they actually came in 7th, if I'm correct. And so
think so, yeah, 7th.
yeah, so I mean, for a new team to join and get placed like that, it's a really good ups for them.
Yeah, I mean, they took obviously the fight onto Milta, which is generally a business associates or slash Synth 5 area. I mean, that's been their area for however long. And obviously, the first game, it didn't quite work out for business associates. 2 of them got knocked pretty early, and they kind of struggled. But then in the next game, you know, complete wipeout from business associates in the end there. And they did a pretty good job in stamping their authority. So I would love to see if Tricksters are going to go back with a new game plan, maybe in Milta. Spices the things up a little bit, gives Kritzy and them a little bit of more pressure in the beginning of the game, which, you know, ups the intensity for them as well.
I mean, it is interesting. I mean, yes, the second game, business associates wrecked, well, like full squad wiped Tricksters without losing a player. But there was a lot of trades going on the whole time. You know, that was quite a long fight. So it could have gone both ways. I think there was like 1 or 2 knocks that just threw the favor into business associates. So I'm wondering if Tricksters will keep going there, and we'll see a bit more of that fights going on.
I mean, they did definitely expose something of business associates. I mean, they, like you said, there were a lot of trades and stuff. So it could have gone either way, I reckon. It was pretty tough and tight there. I mean, we kept on that fight. I think it was like a 10-minute fight at least. No, but shorter than that. I would say 3-minute fight, 4-minute fight. It was quite a long fight coming out from them. So, you know, well, let's see what happens in the scrims. I'm quite buoyed to see now that we got 27 teams coming into our scrims this week. We start tomorrow with pre-scrims. Obviously, our top 9 automatically qualify into Sunday. Bigger lobbies. I mean, we're sitting on 18. It'll be 18 lobby of both for Wednesday and Sunday. Pre-scrims, changing it up a little bit as well. I think that might throw a little bit of curveball with the 2 extra teams that we're not normally used to. Do you think? I don't know. Maybe it might do a little bit of curveball.
I don't think so. I think the main reason that there might be some chaos happening in the pre-scrims is because of all the new teams that we are getting. The teams don't know where they should drop. Obviously people can't drop in the pre-scrims where they would drop if they would play in the Sunday scrims as well, because of the different teams. So it's definitely a chaotic start, and that's also where the fun comes out.
Yeah,
I don't
100%
think
agree
two
with you there.
actually makes that big of a difference.
Yeah, so I mean, it's going to be fun to watch, that's for sure. I'm seeing here in chat, obviously, hey, 2021, hashtag bring back NubG. I would love to see bring back NubG. That awesome logo, NubG logo. I love that logo. It's one of my favorite logos to come out of PUBG. So definitely hashtag bring back NubG. And obviously, we got the top 9 that's going to be going. Also, for those of you who didn't see on Discord today, we obviously launched a coaching session that's going to be done on pre-scrim. So how it all works is we'll be teams of 5. We have 3 coaches that are going to be playing in the PUBG African pre-scrims only. So our 3 coaches is Kritzy, Viking, and Unknowns. They're going to jump into the 5th position of your team, and they're going to sit in the comms with your team and whatever. When the plane starts, they just jump straight into water and die. And then they're just going to be assisting the teams going forward, not necessarily telling them what to do, rotate here, whatever, listening to see what maybe the gaps in their play are, assisting the lower teams to try and raise their game to give them some sort of fighting chance in the later games. Or maybe they didn't know this bit of information on PUBG, the esports vehicles and all that sort of stuff. A couple teams don't even know with the esports vehicles. So some of the initiative that we are launching now this week. So definitely, if you want to be involved, we're going to be doing 3 teams each week. It won't be the same teams as well. We're going to try and spread it out across the whole community as well, to try and help out all the community as well. So definitely go into the Discord. You'll see there's what is it called, Viking? I can't remember what it's called. Pre-scrims coaching, there you go. So if you want and you're willing to, it's going to be done in the background where the guys are just going to be sitting there helping you guys out. So definitely something for you guys to definitely look out if you are in the lower half of the leaderboard. And I think that is a great thing for you guys to go forward. Definitely from one of the top teams, we've got Viking, as we all know, great IGL. We've got Kritzy, who's a great IGL as well. And then we got Unknowns from White Rabbit Gaming as well, who's the IGL for White Rabbit Gaming, going to be helping you guys out there as well. So go to Discord, let it go, going to see what happens there. I think that's about it for the teams and the scrims and whatever the case is. I think let's move over to some patch notes, what we found interesting at least. So we're going to bring up the patch notes for you guys while we switch over to a new screen. This may be a bit blocky, but let's see how it works out. As I just move over here, there we go. We got the PUBG Africa, PUBG Africa site. The patch notes are there. We have sourced obviously the patch notes for here. The biggest thing I think, what we want to do first, sorry, I do apologize guys, we want to play out the PUBG PGI Invitational video first. So let's have a look at the PGI Invitational, because some of the PUBG, the new PUBG Invitations coming up. So for you, those who haven't seen the trailer, let's have a look at the trailer.
Will finally be dropped. The PUBG Global Invitational 2018 Grand Champions. He'll look up and he'll knock him down. Your 2019 KJC champion.
So that's the PUBG Global Invitational trailer there that we've seen across there. And whoever you are actually looking forward to the PGI that's coming up, let me know in chat if you guys are looking forward to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fantastic to get all the teams back into one LAN area, and we get to seriously do a lot of work there. But Viking, PUBG
Yeah.
notes, the live stream screens. This is going to be interesting across in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely going to be a new thing. I mean, okay, not the thing, so it will definitely be something that is new to the players, you know. From I think a player and a team's perspective, it's a really nice way of PUBG broadcasting their competitive side of the game. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there. Yes, all of us know that there's a competitive scene, but I think a lot of the casual players don't really know about the competitive scene and why it's there and like how it works and all. So I think it's a really big ups for them to be broadcasting this and then advertise their competitive scene in such a way.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I think PUBG as a whole in what we've seen over the last, I think, recent months, I think PUBG's kind of risen their game a little bit. We're getting a little bit more viewers, a little bit more players, and I think it's good because, I mean, we need it. I mean, I think it's a great game. I think, you know, there's been obviously issues in the past and whatever, but I do think that certain things are starting to make it good. I think the skins are going to be definitely sick. We don't have the skins here today, but the skins look definitely sick coming into PGI, I think.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, I'm really going to be watching the lobbies, you know, getting my pick'em challenges as the best as I can, you know, because you need to get those points to get the skins, and I really want those skins.
Yeah, you can see you're gonna get peeps just standing in front of them. Yeah, easy kills, easy kills inside of front of the banners. Or we try and get lobbies that everyone just watches inside in a PUBG lobby. How sick would that be? Maybe we make an event for that as well. But we're definitely gonna be looking at definitely doing obviously the podcast and stuff are all going to be rolled about PGI when it's closer to the time. So we're definitely going to be doing a little bit of podcasting around that, seeing who your favorite teams are, you know, getting the community involved as well and seeing what happens. But moving on with the patch notes, the new car, the Coupe RB. I mean, 150 kilometers, only 2 drivers. What do you think of the new car? It's vintage.
Yeah, that's why I like it. You know, it brings I think PUBG is almost like a vintage game now. You know, it's been here for a while. You know, so it's a nice feeling. And yeah, I think the vehicle really looks nice. I think the one thing that will determine whether people use it frequently or not is going to be its handling. You know, and that's something
True.
that we can only experience by actually using it after the patch is released tomorrow.
Yeah.
But definitely something to look forward to. You know, I don't think the 2 seat makes that of a difference. What do you think?
I mean, the 2-seater for me, I think if it's going to go fast, I think the 2-seaters, it makes sense, right? You can't have the max speed of 150 kilometers and have 4 oaks inside a car. I think limiting it to 2 is a good idea. Would be interesting to see if it actually is in esports mode. I don't know if it's in the esports mode or not. So we need to find that out when it comes out. But yeah, I see here Buzz Beta saying it's a dating car. Definitely. I mean, that's definitely a dating car, bro. I can see you ride along the side with your arm out, you know, yeah, looking all cool.
Just before Kennedy asks, I'm already saying no, okay?
I like it. Okay, so it does spawn on, here it says it spawns on Erangel, Miramar, and Sanok. So Sanok, that's going to be interesting. I mean, this thing going 150 kilometers is going to get to each side of the map in like 30 seconds. But that's an interesting one, putting it on Sanok.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people really drive a lot on Sanok. But now my question to you is, right, how fast do the 2-seater bikes go?
I think it's 150 as well.
So do you think
making it second on land? No, so read here what it says here. It says making it the second on land speed only to the motorbike. So the motorbike's a bit faster.
Yeah, but I think in general it's pretty the same, you know.
I think it'll be the same.
Is that much faster, you know? So I think deciding between the vehicle and the motorbike, do you think people will maybe opt more towards the vehicle because of the better cover that it provides later games?
I mean, it could. I see here Henny's coming out and saying the bike goes 152 max. So if memory serves. Okay, so if memory serves, and Henry's got a pretty good memory. But I mean, I would opt for this more cover, right? I mean, this would be a better situation than driving a bike. I mean, the only thing that a bike pretty much offers for you, I think, would be, you know, traversing the land a little bit easier on Miramar, for instance. Like a four wheels on Miramar is pretty difficult. Two wheels is easier. So I think it's, yeah, like Shepard's saying, I think the handling is depending on what the handling would be. I think that's going to be interesting to see how does it handle at those speeds, and does it go over the bumps fine, you know, that sort of stuff. I think that's kind of where we're going to need to get to in the end, you know. So yeah, it's going to be it's a cool addition. I think this is a cool addition to the game, because it offers mobility that everybody wants in PUBG. So I think, you know, I do think, depending on what it does and how the handling is, I think it's going to be a good addition.
Yeah, and definitely the sound. You know, if it
Oh
sounds good,
yes, if it sounds good,
you know, if it sounds good, then it's good.
yeah.
I'll just sit in it and ref it.
Maybe we bring back Gmax for a couple of them just to hear that. You know, Gmax likes those little motor sounds, so we're gonna bring him back just to see if he can test out the Coop RB for us. Let's see that happen. But anyway, moving along swiftly, we're gonna go. Obviously, we got the reputation system that you guys can go over. The one thing we just sort of looked at here is the stunts emotes on the bikes. Your thoughts on this?
I mean, to be honest, I haven't really seen a lot of these dirt bikes spawning around. You know, maybe once or twice in like 5 games, but it's not that frequent of a vehicle. So I'm wondering if is it check the stunt? Is it going to be only on the dirt bike?
As far as I know, it's only on the dirt bike. Yeah, it's only on the dirt
I
bike.
don't know how able people will be to actually use it, and then when they are using it, you know, to think about stunts in that situation. You know, we'll see. You know, maybe they make the bike spawn more often or something. But yeah, I don't think it's something that people will use or something that we will catch on stream or in competitive games. You know, maybe
No, I don't see that happening.
here and there. But yeah, it's an interesting ad from PUBG, seeing that it's not something that I think will be used that often.
I think they're trying to create that element, you know. Obviously, not this is not aimed at competitive. Let's be honest. I mean, if anyone does this on competitive, it's literally just to show off at some point. But if they get knocked off or whatever happens to them, they're gonna look like real fools. But because you're not concentrating on this sort of stuff. But like for normal pubs and stuff, like Jin saying, like it will only be for pubs. Then it is only for like, you know, the content creator that wants to, you know, create that random stuff or cool stuff. You know, you'll see probably Wacky Jackie, you know, do a stunt and then shoot off the bike and, you know, 360 or do something like that. You know, you'll probably see that stuff, and that'll be cool for a little bit. But it's like, I agree with what Unknown's saying. Is like, it's unnecessary to a point. Could have like focused on something else maybe, you know. But I mean, it's something for like, it's for the cool kids, you know. You get what I'm trying to say? It's for the guys who like to do this sort of stuff in games.
I mean, maybe it brings back 100 people. I mean, that's 100 people that didn't enjoy the game before. You know.
True.
I mean, let's look at the positive side.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's it. Well, that's pretty much our highlights from it. We're going to switch back to our Vikings' beautiful face, should I say? If I get this all back into the right settings here, just give me a couple seconds, ladies and gentlemen, while I just figure this one out for myself. There we go. Bit of a scuff, but you know, we all good. We all good. We're back on the screen. We're back on screen. And like you said, it is for the casual players. Guys, send in your questions now. Anything you want to know about, you know, PUBG Africa, you know, anything you want to know about. Send us the questions as well. We will answer a couple of them now in a short while's time. But going back to like the PGI thing, I mean, we'll start sort of the conversation. Now we're going to get a bit more in depth in our podcast to come. But for you, who's your favorite like international team sitting in PGI?
I think it would definitely have to be FaZe, you know. I think throughout FaZe, yes, they've had their ups and downs, but consistently getting to that top. And I think the thing that brings them out the most for me is the fact that they usually play edge, you know. So they land multi-power, and then they still somehow get into those top 5 situations. And I think for that, it's something that only they can do. You know,
Mm.
it's really rough out there in that lobby. So for them to be able to get from multi-power, let's say, to Georgia Pool, and actually win a game from that, yeah, really big ups to them.
Yeah, hashtag face Sundays, as Henny's saying as well. Yeah, definitely. I mean, for myself, I'm more of a Liquid fan. I dig EB and them, but they're not been doing so well yet. So I'm a bit nervous again for PGI. And that still haunts them from last year. Year before. That was a bit rough, eh? That was a bit rough. Anyway, looking at some of the questions here, is Twitch partner Coast? Maybe it'll give a great push. We're still a bit far away from that one, definitely. We still, you know, we are building up to it. I think the average views are getting there. Only time will tell. I mean, this channel was only created in beginning of December, hey Viking? Yeah, it was beginning of December. And I must say the things are looking good. Things are looking good. Why is the sky blue? Of course, Acid would ask that. Sky is blue because it's blue.
I don't think that's something we can answer.
No, that's not something we can answer. We're not that smart. Liquid fan, but they like a paycheck. Look forward to so much, but then it's always disappoints. Yeah, 100%. We're hoping to see the partner badge soon. Yeah, so do we. We also, you know, gonna see what we can do. SA lobby for scrims and so on. Just an SA lobby. Probably won't happen. We are PUBG Africa, so we want to invite as many people as well into the scene. So it is open to all African teams, and obviously we limit to like the one EU player or whatever the case is. Let's see if Viking, you can answer any of these things. Any news on local custom lobbies? Oof. The tough questions there. The tough questions. They were back on Monday. That's all I can tell you. But it's something obviously I've been seriously looking at and working on alongside with PUBG Africa, and we've been looking at all of these things that we can do. Hopefully, you know, the new servers are being tested. I know that Amazon is released those servers. So it's all just a matter of time. So hopefully we get something, hopefully mid-year, I'm hoping, and then we can take it from there. But as of now, not much happening at the moment. That AC or fan in Vikings room is going full blast.
I think you can see
What's the fuel consumption of a Marauder? I actually don't know. I don't know. Is this the first time that we can interact with Godfather live and get actual feedback? Yes, it is. And Viking. Look, we've got Viking as well. So any sponsor, Viking, you can take that question.
I mean, so it's been a difficult road, you know, obviously, with the pandemic, and so a lot of the businesses are also struggling. So for them to sponsor something necessarily is it's a tough decision, you know. So that's why we've also been stepping up our designs, our graphics, and improving our things from our side, you know, to the best of our capability, so that it is more I don't know what the word is now, appealing to the sponsors, you know. So we've been sending out some documents, and now it's just a matter of time, and you know, whether some of the businesses like what we do and like what they see from us, you know. I mean, I think the bigger we grow, the better the chances are. So I mean, definitely growing to a 27 team lobby now, it's another step for us. But yeah, it's definitely something that we're looking at, and I think it's something good will come soon.
I'm just having a look here. We're having a little bit of internet issues here. So just give me a couple seconds while I see it just return back to normal. Seems that around about 10 to 8 we have a little bit of issues with the internet here. I'm not entirely sure why. But I'm just waiting for it to just kind of get back to normal. Do apologize, everybody. Just waiting for it to stabilize soon, maybe? Yes? No? There we go, it's stabilizing. Hey, let's go. Okay, let's look at the best case scenario. Where do you want to see PUBG Africa next year? I mean, My personal goal would to be interacting with PUBG Corp themselves. I would like, we got all these continental series happening. We've got North America, we've got Europe, we've got Asia, and all those, and APAC as well. I want to see a PCS Africa. That's what I would like to work towards for PUBG Africa. That's me personally. And that's obviously if we get the numbers up, and we got 27 teams that signed up for this week's scrims. I mean, the more we get, the better, the easier it is for us then to attract more teams to come in here. Maybe even, for PUBG Corp to have a look at us and say, okay, cool, we've got a platform that we can give to these guys, and let's run with it and see what happens. Maybe Africa gets one spot into PGI or whatever the case is. Great. It's great for the scene, and we build from there. So that's my personal goal. I don't know about you, Viking. What would you like to see going in after next year or into next year?
I think that's definitely the same thing. I think also with regards to the local servers, I think that would be something great, But I think our main goal is just to be a bigger scene, If we can have a tournament every season next year, have more than 2 lobbies, I think that's a good thing to look out for in the next year, So yeah, definitely next year, if we can have regular tournaments sponsored, good prize money, not just like a small prize pool, that like just basically saying thank you for participating. But yeah, if we can get good prize pools frequently and have a lot of teams enjoying what the services that we are providing and what we do, then that's my goal.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. I mean, also like saying business sponsors will be tough for the next while, lads. This COVID thing will leave a long-lasting scars in marketing, 100%. But in the flip side, some companies don't necessarily have that sort of constraint with COVID. Yes, everyone has been struggling, but they still need to advertise. So, with the numbers that we are producing, we do feel that, we do have something that we can offer these these companies. And definitely, like, it's the world still has to revolve, and they still have to advertise. So, that's something we honestly do feel. I'm just looking, imagine Viking having a cam. What's the plan?
Viking being on stream.
What's the plan on how we can get more teams to sign up? I mean, things are working. Unknowns. I think from my side, we've got a couple new teams coming in as well, which is great. I think us launching our websites will help a great deal in terms of, like, if someone is looking at PUBG Africa or whatever the case is. I think we have a couple of different plans coming in place in the next couple of weeks to get a bit more teams in. And like Viking mentioned earlier, we hopefully we have 2 lobbies. Maybe it'll be pro and open. I don't know at this point, but we're looking at a lot of different options because we want to accommodate as much as possible. So I think it'll always work. Eventually it will get there, I don't know. What do you think?
The biggest thing as well, I think at the moment we've been getting at least one team, like one new team each week, and I think that's because of the word of mouth, and you guys enjoy what we do, and you guys tell that to your friends, and then you guys get your friends involved. So I think the biggest platform of advertising that we have at the moment is you guys, so just keep on doing what you guys do, enjoy it, show it to your friends and the people around you, and that way we're advertising, and the more we grow, the more we advertise, so just keep doing what you guys do as well.
Yeah, and we'll keep providing you guys with a platform as well, So, I mean, that's, in the end of the day, that's what we want to do. We want to provide a platform for you guys to come and play in, controlled environments where everybody's on the same page and we're having some fun and, competing at our highest levels. That's what we want to provide the community in the end of the day. So, but yeah, like Viking said, it also comes from you guys as well. The Discord sign up is not really user friendly. Can we push to have it done on the new website rather? I mean, I think depending on how you see Discord and how you work with Discord, I think for some people maybe a bit foreign for some people. I think overall it's been quite a success, I think, for most teams as well, once they understood what was going on. I don't know from your side, if I can you more on the admin side of things from that deal, but you know, we are looking at the website as well to push it onto the website, and it'll be both. So if you sign up on the website, it'll automatically, you know, do the notification on Discord as well, and vice versa. So it's something we're going to be looking at, but you know, that takes time. We only got this much time to get everything done that we want to get done. But from your side, I mean, how do you find?
I think I agree. You know, people that don't understand or that are new to Discord, you know, I think they struggle to understand the concept. But I think that the biggest issue as well is that people don't read the channels that we have created to support them um, in that matter. You know, I've put up channels where I explain how it works and I explain what people need to do. But so many times I get messages from people asking me, how does it work? Like, what do I need to do? So I think if people also just maybe, like, I think new people joining Discord only has like 5 channels, you know? If that new person just clicks on one of the 5 channels, you know, go through them, okay, here's one that gives me information on how it works, you know? So if people also just try and do some investigation and just click on some of those channels and read what's going on, I think it's well explained, and then from there it's simple. You know, 1 or 2 commands and you're in.
Yep, 100%. I see King on saying in the background here, just hang on while I'll just watch for my internet to bomb out yet again. Fun times, guys, fun times. Honestly, like, great. Apparently it's raining, so I don't know if it's raining or not, but anyway. We'll continue with King on saying, I want to see a mixed team of lobby of 5 games. I mean, that could be fun. Put everybody's name in a hat, pull out the name and see what happens. I mean, that would be separate from our like normal events and scrims and stuff, but what do you think of that idea?
I mean, it's something we can do, you know, maybe in an off season while we don't have scrims, you know, we've put out our seasons now. So
True.
definitely something we can do for the community to engage more with another, you know. Yeah, definitely something that we can look into. We'll need to see if the community agrees. But yeah, I think it might be something that's worth looking into. That could be fun.
Pretty easy to follow. Yeah, 100%. I agree. I 100% agree. Anything else, you guys? We're going to be ending off the Q&A kind of session. Have you tried turning it on and off again? That's the normal IT response of everything. 100%. The league when? Hopefully we can announce something fairly shortly. We're obviously working, like Viking mentioned earlier, we're working on some stuff, but now we are literally working towards something on the league. So hopefully something can be announced fairly shortly, Boss Beta. But you know, for now there's no plans at this stage, but you know, we are working tirelessly to get a league in. So yeah, be rest assured that we're doing everything possible so you guys can, you know, fit into leagues and all that sort of stuff. Just checking now to see if I missed any sort of questions here. I think we got most of them out here.
I don't think we missed anything.
No, I don't think we missed anything. Anyway, cool. Now we're going to move on to a little like fun little segment before we end off the podcast as well. This is going to be for clip of the week. Each week we're going to feature like the clip of the week. So for you guys to also enter in your clip of the week, you can go head over to Twitter and say hashtag PUBG Africa, hashtag clip of the week. Details will be on our Discord as well. But if you have like a random clip from either the scrim matches or ranked games or pub games, whatever that you thought was awesome or amazing or whatever the case is, we're going to go through that and then we'll pick out the clip of the week and we'll feature your clip on our podcast going forward. This week is, funny enough, my clip of the week, so it is my clip as well. It's a pretty funny one against one of the teams in the last week Thursday's comms scrims. So yeah, I'm gonna play it now and we can all have a little bit of a chat about it afterwards, but enjoy the clip of the week, guys. It's a very short clip, but enjoy.
Non più tra i farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto ad un giro d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, non ci settuato gino d'amor. Non più avrai questi bei panacchini, quel cappello leggero galante, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante, quel vermiglio d'onesco color, quel vermiglio d'onesco color. Non più avrai quei pennacchini, quel cappello, quella chioma, quell'aria brillante. Non più trai farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girando, delle belle turbando a riposo. Non ci sei quattro giro d'amore, delle belle turbando a riposo. Non ci sei quattro giro d'amore. Fra guerrieri può far bacio.
I hope you guys enjoyed that clip there. Smurf's gonna do it in 2020. You can't do it in 2021. You just can't touch this, guys. Can't beat me at my own game, guys. But yeah, it was a pretty funny moment. I hope you guys enjoyed that clip of the week. I thought it was pretty funny to get that clip of the week through. But yeah, I mean, I think from our side, Viking, that's about it. I think it's been pretty fun. Cool little podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we will see you guys next week, Tuesday, as well, for another episode. Obviously, we're going to have, like we said, we're going to have a couple of different teams on here as well who want to showcase themselves as well. Talk about different things. Like we said, potentially we're going to have PGI podcasts as well. You know, I'll show you my pick and picks. You can show me yours. You know, that type of stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you so much from myself and from Viking. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow, actually, at 7 o'clock for pre-scrims. So enjoy.
Also, remember to update your games, guys. There's a update that's getting released. I think tomorrow morning early. So keep your computers running throughout the night so that the game can update while you're sleeping and while you're at work, so that when you are at home, you're ready to play the pre-scrims tomorrow.
100%. So yeah, keep your game updated, guys. Tomorrow, pre-scrims. See you there at 7 o'clock. But until then, guys, cheers for now. Cheers.